What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Miguel Budgets. My name is Miguel. My content revolves around budgeting, cash stuffing, and my debt. If any of this interests you, go and subscribe for more videos and to follow my journey. Today I'll be briefly explaining what my plan of action is now that I've paid off all my smaller accounts. Not only that, but I'll be setting out my budget for the following week. Let's begin. So the remaining accounts that consist of my debt are Petal at $4,427 with 8 cents, IRS $6,345, Upgrade $6,490 with 91 cents, and Discover at $19,065 with 60 cents. So what I'm planning to take on next is IRS repayment. Now you may be asking why. And the reason I'll be skipping Petal is because the IRS has harsher penalties as you delay your tax repayment. Not only that, but I want to finish paying it off before the start of the new year. That way I don't have to worry about it once the new tax season arrives. The last thing I want to worry about is having a previous tax repayment roll over onto the new tax year. And I know it's not necessarily following Dave's rising snowball method, but it's something I don't want to roll over onto the new year. Once that's paid off, I'll have an additional $400 to send to Petal. With my plan of action out of the way, let's budget for the following week. I'm zooming you guys in. As per usual, we have our bi-weekly budget planner. So this is going to consist of July 13th all the way to July 26th. So we are going to write down that I will be getting paid, or assuming that I will be getting paid $2,700 just like last week. Or, yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, last week, I'm sorry. We'll bring this down at $2,700. So I do have a couple of bills, and usually this is where I get hit the hardest. I renewed my lease. So I have to pay for renter's insurance. That's about $236, and that'll be taking out the 14th, $236. Next is my gym membership on the 15th. That's $32 even. IRS payment is $400, and that is the 17th. Then I have Discover at $383. I'll be taking out the 20th, and Petal $116. At 26. So let's go ahead and add all these numbers up. This will be 236 plus 32 plus 400, 116. So that equals 236, 32, 483, and 1,167. So it's going to subtract 2,000 from 1167. 1,533. What I have left. So this time around, I'm actually gonna bump up my groceries. Not only that, but I'm gonna do it in even increments, because my ATM won't dispense $10, $5. It's just straight $20. And since I carry cash for groceries, we're going to budget up to $200. For the emergency fund, it's fully funded, so we can skip that. The car maintenance, we're keeping that at $200. Car tax is going to be $50. My allowance $200. Transportation, we're still keeping the $100, and dry cleaning will be $25. So let's go ahead and add all the numbers. So 200, 200, 250, and then 125. So that will put me at 775. So we'll subtract 1533 from the 775. That'll leave me with 798. So I'm sorry, 758. So that will leave me with 758 to play with, and we'll go over here and take care of these sinking funds. So that'll leave me with the rest of the sinking funds. So let's go ahead and allocate 758. Actually, I'll be allocating 740 because, like I said, my ATM only lets me withdrawals in increments of 20. So off the bat, I'm going to be sending off an extra $18 to the IRS for now. So I'll put it, I'll put it right here because it'll be. Oh, I'm sorry. Put IRS $18 because there's no way I'll be able to withdraw an extra $18 because my ATMs, like I said, they only do $20 increments. And IRS doesn't have branches that I can just walk into and ask for the specific change, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's okay because I'm still earning 4.3% off of my vaults. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and allocate $740. So let's go ahead and do this as we're doing it together. So we're gonna do 40. So we'll just track the 40. Then we'll do day fund. We'll do another 40. So then we are planning to go on a vacation at the end of the month. So most of my funds will be allocated towards that. I already have some money at the vacation fund. I think it's like 90 or probably even 100. I don't remember. But I'll be allocating about $400. So we are trying to go to Legoland. My wife bought passes for them, and we want to stay out there, not at the actual Legoland because it's pretty pricey, but somewhere around the area because we also have to take my kids to their Kaiser appointment on Monday the 24th. So that weekend we'll be out in we'll be staying out in Bellflower and around that area. So next we have our clothing fund, which we'll be putting 40. Let's do the math for this one. 400. Oops. Whoops. So 660. No, let's clear this. 660 minus 400 minus 20. Birthdays. I'm also trying to allocate most of the funds into my birthday fund because it's my wife's birthday and she wants to go to Disneyland. So I want to make sure I can allocate those funds too. Even if I can just get pay for her ticket, my ticket. Most likely, we'll have to end up paying all the kids' tickets as well. So I'm trying to allocate enough funds for that because we're trying to at least go out somewhere for these next 2 months. Like for July in the month, it's gonna be Legoland, and then for my wife's birthday in August, it's gonna be Disneyland. She found some pretty cheap tickets, or when they're super cheap. So we're gonna try to go in between. I think it's between the week, and after that, we're probably just gonna grind out all of our debt repayments and whatnot. So next, it's gonna be Christmas. We're gonna do 20, and we're actually gonna put some money in school loans. So we're gonna do 20. And then finally, for Legos, we're going to allocate the rest of them. So 100. So that should equal 740, as I literally went from that 740 to try to all the funds. The remainder would be nothing. Well, technically it'd be $18, which I'll put here. But then I'll put it right there. So $18. And then the remainder would be 0. So for the school loans, they are it was shut down as far as forgiving them, so they should be coming up soon. I think it's up September. I'll have to double check. I'll make a video about that and what interest rates and all that stuff is next, and what my plan of action. I guess my plan of action once these are activated in a different video. So let's go ahead and do the totals down here. So 2,700, the bills are 1167. Then we have the mandatory for 758. Sinking funds is 740. And the extra debt right there, so it'd be, let's clear this out, 2,700 minus 1167 minus 758. I'm sorry, this is 775. Making all sorts of mistakes today. 775 minus 740 minus 18. And that equals 0. So like I said, I like to budget out at least to this amount because I know at least at minimum that's what I'm getting. And like I said, next week I'm going to be putting my actual numbers. So it could be higher. I'm hoping it to be higher because I did work a couple of overtime shifts, and which actually help out a lot when it comes to this debt repayment, because I don't have extra to send out. Because I'm actually going to stick with these. Any actual extra debt that I have, it will be sent to the IRS. Because like I said, I'm trying to pay that one down before the end of the year, and I don't want to be repaying onto next year and then having harsher penalties. So there you have it, guys. I've explained my plan of action for my next 2 smallest steps, and I set up my budget for the following week. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have a plan of action for your debt. If you enjoyed this video and this content, feel free to like and subscribe to my channel for more. Hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.